right now?
Yeah, great question. So the big shift I've seen, and keep in mind, a lot of this context is coming from sort of VC-backed
Yeah.
startup, heritage and environment. But we know that a lot of that money's dried up. It's a
Hmm.
lot harder to raise money, and the things you have to do to raise future rounds have changed. So that means that the role of marketing, especially at earlier stage companies, which is where I typically wind up, has shifted a lot. And so the perfect example would be years ago in house, trying to raise Series A from a seed round or go from an A to a B round. That mostly looked like creating tons of momentum, right? You're looking for
Hmm.
product market fit. You don't necessarily have to have it or didn't so much then. You just needed to show momentum. So if I, as a marketer, am capturing leads that are our ICPs and they're really showing true engagement and interest in a B2B environment, we're getting a lot of them to become qualified opportunities. Great. We can raise tons of money on that, right? Because the future is forever. The big change I've seen with everything happening in the economy and what that's done with VCs is businesses have to really work to raise money. So A rounds are lower and they require product market fit and they require some initial traction, not just more promise. So that means that what businesses have to do in earlier stages is less about lead gen and a lot more about true product market fit. I think there's a lot more more focus on life cycle marketing to make sure that the customers that they are closing are sticking around and are hopefully upselling. And I think that's starting to fall under marketing more and more. Account management teams are smaller or leveraging more automation, so that becomes more of a marketing task. And so I guess the short answer there, Dean, is we're moving from a world where it's all about making things look really big with huge potential into one where businesses have to seem viable and prove that they're viable to raise any money at all. And that shifts early stage marketing big time.